What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Sweet and Savory Barbecue. I'm your host, Jamie Trader. Today we're going to be doing a brisket flat out on our Myron Mixon smoker. Let's get started. So what we're starting with here is a 6-pound brisket flat. We just got it out of the packaging, dried it off a little bit. We're going to do a light trim on it, nothing too crazy. We got some thin spots here. Just going to take them off. Any big thick fat, go ahead and get that off there. You can go as in-depth with this as you want, but we're just trying to get some of the real heavy stuff off of here. Just get some of this thick fat off here. Just going to help our rub stick a little bit better. That looks pretty good to me. Again, I'm not going to go too crazy. Get that little piece off there. And what I'm going to do while I have this over here is you see the grains running this way. Once you get seasoning on this and once it's cooked, it's kind of hard to see that. So I just make a little notch right there. That way I know which way to cut my slices when we're done. Not going to do anything to the fat cap side. It's looking pretty good. If you have a real thick fat cap on there, you can trim that down some to about 1/4 inch, but this one's looking pretty good. So we're going to get this moved over to a pan and we're going to get it injected. So we've got our brisket flat here in the pan. We're just going to inject it right here in this pan. Try to keep our mess contained as best we can. We've got our shaker here filled up. We're using Cosmo's Reserve Blend Brisket Injection. When you're injecting your brisket, you want to make sure you go with the grain. That helps with the track marks you might see in there with your injection. And just go all over it. If you're cooking a cheaper brisket like this one, this is a choice grade brisket. The injection really helps with the moisture content. They just don't have the fat as a prime or a Wagyu would. Some of it's going to shoot out, that's okay. If you're following the instructions on Cosmo's bag, you're probably going to use about half of this injection. This one's right around 6 pounds, and the injection recipe is good for about 14. So, and this injection's got phosphates in it. It's got beef flavoring. It's really going to help with the moisture content. Just go all throughout that brisket. You can see how it's kind of puffing it up some. That's exactly what you're looking for. And I'd say we have about half of that injection in there, so I'm going to call that good. And we're going to get some seasoning on this. So to season this brisket, we're going to use a couple of different rubs. We're going for a really Texas-y kind of flavor, so we're going to start with Killer Hog's TX rub. It's a new rub that Malcolm just came out with not too long ago. It's got a lot of salt, a lot of pepper. Really good on brisket. Let's get a nice heavy coat. And again, we're starting with whatever side you're going to cook down. On our smoker, our heat comes from the bottom. So we're going to start with the fat cap side because we're going to cook this fat down. If your heat comes from the top, go ahead and cook it fat up. That looks pretty good to me. Just going to get that flipped over. And another dose of that TX rub. Don't be afraid of seasoning here. It's a big cut of meat, it can take that. Make sure you get a good coating on there. Make sure you get your edges. And then just for a pop of color and a little bit of barbecue flavor, we're going to come back with Killer Hog's The Barbecue Rub. And we're just going to go really, really light with this. And that's all there is to that. We're going to let this hang out and sweat while we get our pit fired up. So to start this pit, we're going to use a propane torch. We're going to light our charcoal chute from the bottom. We're going to give it about 3 minutes. And we're going to run this with a barbecue guru. So we got our smoker fired up, running at about 250 degrees. We're going to come in here. And again, we're going fat side down on this one because our heat's coming straight up from the bottom and out. Get the door closed. We're going to leave that alone just for a couple hours, and then we'll start looking at the internal temperatures. So for our smoke flavor, we've got a couple of chunks of hickory, a chunk of cherry, and a sweet onion just cut in half. We'll get this down in our firebox. That'll give us a good flavor on that brisket. Brisket on about 2 hours now, running at 250. We've got some good color going on. We're going to go ahead and get a probe in there, right there in the middle. sitting around 125 degrees right now. Just get that door closed, keep it rocking at 250. We've got our probe set for 200 degrees. After it hits 200, we're gonna come out here with a thermopen and we're gonna use feel for the next part of it. It needs to feel like a hot knife going through butter. So after about 3.5 hours, I'm coming out here, I'm gonna check it. I wanna keep the top from getting too dry. You see it's still working on that good bark. Just got some apple cider vinegar here. We're just gonna spritz that on there. And anytime you come and look at it, if it's looking too dry, just give it a little spritz and it'll be good to go. So our brisket's got the color I'm looking for on there. It's looking really good. We're gonna get it inside, get it wrapped up in some foil, and get it right back out here to finish. We're gonna keep it really simple in this wrap, not putting anything in there. We just got 2 pieces of aluminum foil, cross-hatched. Just get it wrapped up nice and tight. One more piece going that way. This is going to speed up our cook process a little bit, keep it nice and tender. We'll get it back out on the pit and get our probe thermometer stuck right back in it. We're looking for 200 degrees right now. 200 degrees is actually crept up there to 201. Come in here and check it for tenderness. Still feeling a little bit tight. So we're going to bump our dot up to 203 and we'll come back and check it then. So we've hit 203, we've crept on up to 204, that's okay. Come in here and check it for tenderness again. That's feeling a lot better. You want it nice and soft, no resistance. So we're gonna get this off, get it inside, let it rest. You wanna let it rest for at least 2 hours. If you can go 4 in a dry cooler, that'll make it even better. So we've had our brisket flat resting now for a couple hours. That's a crucial step. You don't wanna skip that. If you do, your meat's gonna come out dry and it's just not gonna be what you're looking for. So we're gonna get it out of the foil here. Get it over to our cutting board. That's just a pretty looking brisket right there. And before we slice into it, we're gonna review what we did. We started with a 6-pound brisket flat. We got it out of the packaging, just dried it off, got it onto a cutting board, trimmed it up. Didn't do anything real aggressive, just got the heavy fat off of there. We got it injected using the Cosmos Reserve Blend Brisket Injection. Got a good amount of that in there and seasoned it up with the Texas Killer Hog rub, the TX rub, and the original The Barbecue rub. Got it out on our smoker at 250. We're not worried about time when we're cooking briskets. It's all about that feel. It's got to feel like a hot knife going through butter. That's when you know it's done. We brought it in, rested it, and now it's time to slice it up. So we can see where our notch is here that we cut earlier. We're going to start there. Just cut as thick or as thin as you like. Move this over so we can see what we're doing. About a 1/4 inch is good. Got a pretty looking smoke ring on there. Knife's just slipping right through. Still got a little bit of that fat on there. That's how I like my brisket. And that's just as tender as can be. Folds right over the knife, but still pulls right apart easily. Let's get a little taste of it. A lot of really good flavors, a lot of good salt and pepper flavors from that TX brisket rub. Obviously plenty of moisture still in that brisket from that Cosmos Q injection. We can get the rest of this sliced up. That's a killer brisket flat. Thank you for checking out this week's video. We hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Be sure to check us out on all our other social media outlets, Facebook and Instagram, and we'll see y'all next time.